Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, June 4th. Sorry for the awkward angle, but it's what I got for today. I've got some South Carolina amethyst joining us today, Himalayan rock salt, my beautiful copper bowl from Arizona with some beautiful crystals inside. Share that with you momentarily. A flower and herb essence I made yesterday. And some Palo Santo. One more amethyst. And we're going to pull a card from the Medicine Woman Inner Guidebook. Very powerful. Doesn't have to be just for women, but it can really explore your feminine side, Mother Earth side, earthly elements. Very powerful. I love it so much. Oh, sorry, and I forgot my good friend peppermint oil. Been loving that guy. So I've been really just attuning so much to the plants, and we just had the new moon in Gemini, and the new moon is a great time to set new intentions and to let things go that aren't serving you anymore, drawing boundaries, things like that. And also, since we're approaching summer and the sun is setting later and later and later, plants and humans and animals can enjoy more of what the earth has to offer, enjoy the light, be outside more, enjoy what light means to the plants, which is fruiting, flowering, just the sweet smell of honeysuckle and all those roses that have just been so abundantly everywhere this year. This spring has just been so magical, honestly. So I made this flower essence, essentially a sun tea, in a jar with the flowers soaked for about 5 hours in the sunlight, and then additionally in the fridge for about 8 hours, and then I strained it and put it into these 4-ounce bottles with droppers. You could have it like a tea too. It is quite potent with that honeysuckle flavor. So I thought, just because I feel like ritualizing and having ceremony is so important, and how we really need to remember how plants are really here for us so much, and how we can learn from them and to really enjoy them, and how we can learn how they enjoy us too, and what lessons they have for us in this world. Plants offer so much medicine to us, and herbalists like Amanda and my good friends at the farm, Sarah and everyone have really taught me a lot about how to use them and how to really enjoy them and love them. I'm really thankful for that. So today, what I thought I could do with you guys is add some crystals to this flower essence with honeysuckle, rose, lemon verbena, a little bit of mint, and then I added some basil at the end. So I thought we'd add some crystals and give it some Reiki, and be able to really take drops in with intention, and really honor ourselves in that moment, in that time that we have taken out for these plants and ourselves. Really honoring this as medicine and enjoying it with earth and water elements, feeding our fire with the winds of change. I'm lighting some Palo Santo. Mint, peppermint in general. It was always my first plant ally growing up. My very first house, I remember as a kid just smelling these mint bushes and just like, honestly, it's one of my first memories, just this mint. It is very powerful, so you don't want to put it in any orifice of your body, like your eyes, near your nose, private areas. It's really nice on the back of your neck. Just don't use too much or it'll burn. But it's really nice when you just need some peace and relaxation. If you're in pain, putting some on your tummy can really help. It helps with bugs. It makes me feel really comfortable, honestly. But up to you to decide what it does for you. It brings me lots of healing, and it does have many healing properties. As does amethyst here. This is from South Carolina. We got this at the gem show. It did actually have water bubbles in it, and I was holding it one day, and it just kind of cracked and popped right here, and a chunk flew off from here, actually from here, and it's kind of crazy. The man we bought it from said that we shouldn't have it in a colder temperature because it would do that, but it just did that by me holding it. A lot of energy. So we're going to add some beautiful earth elements to the flower fairy spirit essence here. I'd like to put in some amethyst crystals. Ooh. They're tiny little guys. I also got these from the gem show. Very tiny. I'm just going to put a few in. I'm going to put 3 in. I'm also going to put some peridot. Peridot is known for its sacred space qualities, honoring that. Peridot is often formed from volcanic eruptions, massive change, very much like a heart, but also a base stone. Purple and green is always such a nice balance for me in my eyes. Anything else that might call? I do have some garnet in here, but I think I'm going to add some crystal quartz to really amplify. This is from Arkansas. I actually mined this. It's hard to see, but you can see its little reflection. Sorry. He's going in. You'll see him momentarily. I think that's great. You can see pictures of my honeysuckle blend on my Instagram and Facebook pages of what it looked like before I strained it. Here are all the crystals floating together. Honeysuckle rose, welcoming the flower spirits with the earth spirits within water to feed our ever fueling fires of love and life. Had it in the refrigerator so it's nice and cold. Wow, so nice and sweet. Really lighthearted medicine reminder. Love it. Whew. All right, let's pick a card and do some drumming. I got the beginning card. I didn't take it out. That's basically what I was just saying about the elements. Welcome, energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. Let the reading begin. Thank you. Very much a 4 arrows essence right there. I love that. And I try to honor this very thing very much of harmony and elements, earth, nature, water, fire, animals, plants. 5 of bowls. 5 of bowls. Water. Letting go. Prayer. I accept now the courage to go forth, offering myself to the world. I know that through my very presentation I will be changed, and I trust that this change will be for my greatest good. I am in tune with the source of all love, and I know that no love given is truly lost, for it is infinitely replaced by the great keeper and giver of love to all. I trust, Great Spirit, that in all giving that flows forth from my own being, you are the true receiver. I now allow the gifts with which you have filled me to travel outward to the world. The presentation of your heartfelt feeling may or may not be accepted. Not everyone will understand or seem open to you. The fear of rejection often keeps us from giving fully of ourselves to others. What if they should not like our gifts? What if they should laugh and make fun? Only through rejection are we compelled to reflect and improve, to seek the learning that perhaps we have been lacking. It is the refiner's fire through which we must come. Yet it is often our own lack of confidence that draws to us that rejection. Where we are certain of our motivation and competent in our expression, others accept us. The 5 of bowls is providing a situation where we are forced to re-examine our motives. Life may be asking you to change your manner of presentation. The words or gestures you used therein may have been misinterpreted by the receiver of your intentions. What words did she or he want to hear? What has she or he really asked from you? Do not give what you need. Give what the other needs. On the other hand, to the very best of your understanding, upon self-reflection, you may see nothing you could have done differently. The person simply not be able to receive what you offer. They are closed to your efforts. Can you let go without blame? No use stopping up your flow of kindness, generosity, and care. Just redirect it. There are millions of people desperate for any act of love. The world is full of needy. If you cannot find someone to love unselfishly, you are truly asleep. And it is definitely time to open your eyes, feed the hungry, care for the sick, be merciful, offer what you have. If you have a tendency to feel rejected, give your love to someone who would appreciate it most. This could be a child, an older person, or anyone your society tends to overlook or abuse. Whatever you do, do it and let go. Your rewards should be constantly happening within you as you let your highest qualities come through. Results are nice, but do not wait up for them. Keep going. You have just primed the pump. Much greater things are to come because whether or not you know it at the conscious level, you have learned a lesson. The lesson will self-correct your system. Trust the unwavering tendency of your being to seek better and better situations for you. You will find your hidden strength. Wow, that was an awesome card. I definitely can resonate with that. I'm someone who wears, my heart on my chest open, wide, bleeding. I want to give love at all angles, and if I feel any ounce of unwanting or unreciprocity, I freak out and feel like, self-conscious and not confident. I can really resonate with that. Really letting go and just giving your love where you feel like it's really needed, and it's time to put your energy where it's really going to shine the most, redirecting it, and I can really vibe with that. For instance, making this. I love plants so much. This is the first time I've ever done this. A little plant tincture with crystals, and it's really lovely, and I love it. And I hope you guys find inspiration with the plants and the flowers to use it as medicine in some way, whether it's tea or a bath or, morning meditations, looking at one another. I really enjoy that, aspect of the card of everything has a lesson, and fine-tuning that in your system on many levels. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed our reading. Bye.